Hello, welcome to ProTrack Learn to Grow. In this video, we are going to discuss addition and subtraction in decimals. So let's get started. Firstly, we have to understand these steps which we will take to add or subtract the decimals, right? So first step is convert the given decimal to like decimals. If we are given with some decimals or two decimals, then first step is to convert them into like decimals. Suppose we are having two decimals as 2.3 and 4.92, right? Now you can see here both the decimals are not like decimals, right? This decimal have only one decimal place and this decimal number have only two decimal places, right? So these are not like decimals, so we will convert them into like decimal. How? This one is having two decimal places but this one is having one decimal place, so we can insert one zero here. Now both are like fraction. Okay, first step is done. Second step is write the decimal in columns. Now we have to write the decimal numbers in columns with their decimal points directly below each other. Means these decimal points should be just below the above decimal point, right? What we are saying is that suppose we are having 2.30 and we are going to add. First of all, we will write them in columns as the decimal point should just below the above decimal point. Okay, 4.92. Okay, this is how we will write, and we will add or subtract it then. Okay, third step says add or subtract. As we add or subtract the whole numbers, as we do for whole numbers, we will do the same procedure here also to add or subtract the decimal number. Okay, suppose here we are having 0 plus 2, we will write 2. 9 plus 3 gives us 9, 10, 11, 12. So 2 will be here and 1 will be as carry. So 4 plus 2, 6, plus 1, 7. This gives us 7 plus 2, 2, and decimal point will be just below these decimal points, right? So last step is the same, that we have to place the decimal point in the answer directly below the other decimal point or above decimal point. Okay, so these are the steps. Now let's proceed. Here we are having a question. We are given with three decimals here and we have to add them. Okay, so how we will add them? First step is convert them into like decimals. Okay, so we will convert them into like decimal. First of all, we are having 15.44. This is first decimal given to us, and second is 7.542, and third decimal is 25. Okay, third decimal is 25. Here we are having two decimal places in this decimal number. In next decimal number we are having three decimal places, and in the last decimal number we do not have any decimal part. So maximum number of decimal places are in this decimal number, right? So we will increase a zero here or insert a zero here so that it will be a like decimal. And here what we will do, we will insert just a decimal point and we will write three zeros. We will insert three zeros here. Now all three decimals are like decimals. Now we can add them easily. So first is 15.440, second is 7.542, third one is 25.000. Number should be below the number and decimal point should be below the number, below the decimal point. Okay, below the above decimal point. So 0 plus 2 plus 0 gives us 2, 4 plus 4 gives us 8, 5 plus 4 gives us 9, and these decimal points we will apply decimal point here. 5 plus 5, 10, plus 7 gives us 17, and here we are having carry, 1 as carry, 2 plus 1 3, plus 1 4. So 47.982 is the answer for this question. Okay, now let's proceed. Now we are having a simplification type question. In these type of question, the first thing to do is write the same sign numbers together. Okay, the numbers which are having same signs, write them together. Suppose this number is having positive sign, this number is having positive sign, so we will write them together first. Okay, 36.54 plus 85.2. okay, now we will write this and this together. Okay, we are having 15.79, 15.79, and we are having 57.615, 57.615, 57 point. Okay, let me write this again. Okay, this is 57 point what 57.615. okay, now we will check out the decimal places. Now are they like or not? So here you are having two decimal places, in this you are having only one decimal place, in this number you are having two decimal places, and here you are having three decimal places. So maximum number of decimal places are in this number, right? So we will make every decimal number with three decimal places. So here we are less with one decimal place, so we will insert 10 here, and in the second number 85.2 we are less with two decimal places, so we will insert two zeros here. Okay, in the next number 15.79 we are less with only one decimal place, we will insert only 10 here, and the last one is okay, it has three decimal place, maximum number of decimal places. Now we can simplify it. How? Okay, first we will write it again. Okay, 36.540 should be added to 85.200. okay, let make group of these two. Okay, now you can see here we are having negative sign. Let me use another color. Here we are having negative sign, and here also we are having negative sign, so we can take this negative sign as common and can keep the rest of the numbers in brackets, right? We can take the negative sign outside of the bracket. Okay, so inside we will be having 15.79. now we have taken the negative sign outside, so inside we are having positive sign. Okay, 57.65. let me make you this clear. If you will open up the bracket, then you will use this negative sign also. Okay, you will use this negative sign also, which you have inserted here. Okay, which you have taken in common. When you will open up the bracket, this will get negative, because here you are having, right now here you will be having positive sign, so this will get plus minus gives minus, this will again get negative, and this will also plus minus gives minus. When you will open up the bracket, this will get negative again. Therefore we can take this thing as common, this negative sign as common, and then we can solve it easily. Okay, so now we can solve them. We are having in groups, first group and second group. First of all we will solve them. Let's solve the first group. First group is, we have to add them. Okay, 36.540, this should be added with 85.200. so let them add. 0 plus 0 gives us 0, 4 plus 0 is 4, 5 plus 2 7, and 6 plus 5, this decimal point will be just below this decimal point. 6 plus 5 gives us 11, and here we will be having 1 as carry, 8, 9, 10, 11 plus 1, 12. So we got 121.740. Now in the second group also we have to add them. In second group we have to add them because we are having positive sign between both the numbers. Okay, so this here 0 will be there also. Okay, so 15.790 gets added to 57.615. okay, I have written wrong here, right? This is 615, this is 615. okay, now we can add them. So 5 plus 0 gives us 5, this is 9, 15.790, this is 9. Okay, 9 plus 1 gives us 10, so we will be having 0 here and carry 1 here. So 7 plus 6 gives us 13, plus 1 14, and decimal point will be kept as same below the above decimal point, and we are having 1 as carry here. 7 plus 5 12, plus 1 13, and carry 1 here. 5 plus 1 6, plus 1 7. okay, now in place of first group, in this first group, we can write what? We can write 121.740. Okay, we are having negative sign. Then in place of second group, we can write what? We can write 73.405. Alright, now we are having only 1 and 2 number. Now we just have to subtract them and we will get the answer then. Okay, so let's subtract them. 121.740 and here we are having 73.405. Here I am explaining you, so it's easy for me to write the numbers just below with the decimal point, right? But when you will do the question, you can start writing the numbers backward to forward. Okay, that will be more easy to write the decimal number. Okay, so in mathematics generally, if we have written one number, then the next number should be written backward to forward so that it gets the good places. Okay, so you can so that it can get the good places. So now we are having what? We have to simply subtract these. So here we will give carry to this. So this will become 10. 10 minus 5 gives us 5. 4. This has become 3. So here we are having 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 3. And 3, 9, 10. Okay, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. How much? 5, 6, 7, 8. Here we are having 8. Okay, we have taken carry, right? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So here we will be having 4. So the answer is 48.335. This is the answer for this question. This is how we solve simplification type questions. Okay, the first step is to, here in simplification type questions, the first step is to write these same sign numbers together first. Okay, then make their groups and solve them. Okay, now let's proceed. Okay, the next question we are having is a word problem type question. Okay, so here in the question we have asked that by how much should 34.79 be increased? Increased means added. Okay, we have to add something. So what should be added? Basically this question means that what should be added to 34.75 to get 70.15. And if we will write this in equation type, so what should be added? What should be? Okay, what should be added to 34.79 to get 70.15? Okay, we want 70.15. So what should be added to this 34.79? Okay, let's say 34.79 should get added to x. Let the number be x. Okay, should get added to x to get 70.15. Okay, now we want this x and we don't want this here, so we will remove this 34.79 from left side to right side. So here in the left side it has positive sign, so if we will remove 34.79 from left side, we will be remaining with only x here, and here we are already having 70.15 in the right side, and we are adding what here? 34.79, but it will be with negative sign. Why? Because in the left side it was having positive sign, and when we are transporting something from left hand side to right hand side or right hand side to left hand side, the sign gets changed. Okay, so here we will be having 34.79. now we will simply solve it. We are having 70.15 and next we are having 34.79. okay, this we are having. Now we will simply subtract them. Okay, we have to subtract because we have to tell by how much should 34.79 be increased to get 70.15. so now we are going to subtract this number. So here we are having 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We will get 6 here, 7, 8, 9, 10. We will get 3 here, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This will give 5 here, 3, 4, 5, 6. This will give 3 here. Okay, you know how to subtract two numbers. Just as whole numbers, we have to subtract the decimal numbers also. Okay, but one thing we have to keep in mind is that decimal point should be below the above decimal point. Okay, this is the main thing here. Now let's proceed. Okay. Next question we are having, by how much should 59.71 be decreased? Here we have to decrease. Decrease means here we will subtract. Okay. Be decreased to get 34.58. So let's see the solution, how to solve this type of question. We are having 59.71. Okay. 59.71. So we have asked that what should be decreased from 59.71. What should be decreased? So what should be decreased from 59.79 to get 34.58? We want 34.58 by decreasing something from 59.71. So let's say x should be decreased. Okay. Now we want the value of this x. But here you can see we are having negative sign before this x. Right. So try what we want to take out, that should be in a positive sign. Okay, so this time we will transport this x to right hand side and this 34.58 to left hand side, so that there will be no negative sign. Okay, you can do it as before we were doing, and at last we will cancel out the signs from both the sides. Okay, but this method can be more useful, so we will use this method. So here we will be remaining with 59.71, and in the right side we will be having 34.58. This is point. Okay, this is decimal point, 34.58, and when x will come to right side it will get positive sign and this will get plus x. Now we want the value of this plus x, so we will transport this 34.58 to left hand side. Okay, so we will be having 59.71 minus 34.58. Okay, 34.58 is equal to x. Alright, now we just have to subtract both the numbers, 59.71 and the next number we are having is 34.58. Okay, we will simply subtract them. So 8, 9, 10, 11, here we will be having 3, 5, 6, 1, decimal point should be below this decimal point, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, here we will be having 5, 3, 4, 5, we will get 2 here. Now what should be the value of x? X should have the value 25.13, means 25.13 should be decreased from 59.71 to get 34.58. So this is the answer for this question, 25.13. Okay, this is how we solve these type of word problems. So these are your practice questions. Do them, solve them, and comment your answer in the comment section below. I'll answer you. Thanks for watching.